Monday. It is about 10 o'clock right now. I'm currently about to pick up some groceries and there's just a lot going on. But today's Monday. We have a pretty busy Monday today. We actually got back in town from seeing our friends this past weekend. We went to Port Aransas in Texas, or Mustang Island, and it was honestly so much fun. I'm picking up groceries right now, and this has kind of been nice for when we're traveling, just picking them up instead of going in and having to shop and find everything, just to save a little bit of time. So I'm doing this now at Whole Foods, which if you watch my reset video, I mentioned I'm trying to shop less at Whole Foods. But the thing with Whole Foods that I have found is that the produce is fine, but what gets you at Whole Foods are the snacks. So I basically just try to do more of like a produce run. We don't need a ton of snacks. We're also going out of town later this weekend, and so I just figured that it was okay to do this time. I might be justifying it a little bit, but I didn't really get any snacks, and I spent just as much as I would have at Trader Joe's or anything. I think that I want to grab her some flowers though, so I'm gonna go ahead and head in before I actually get them, which kind of defeats the purpose, but I just want to have some flowers in the apartment. I also want to share how I do my hair, because I used to just sleep in braids when I did kind of this more like wavy, beachy hair, but I recently got a tool from Amazon, so maybe I can share that because I've been loving doing this to my hair. I got ready in 20 minutes today, which for me is really quick, especially because I worked out, did the whole F45 thing. Let's go ahead and grab some flowers and pick up our groceries. Okay, just unloaded everything. I'll share a quick haul. We have some bell peppers over here. I want to try to make a sourdough loaf with cheddar and jalapeno, so we got those, lime, cilantro, avocados, and then I got some half and half. And this is my favorite almond milk or plant-based milk brand because the ingredients in it, there's only 3 different ones. They are water, almond, and Himalayan pink salt, and some Lachlan cold brew. This is my favorite cold brew. I also picked up some bread flour because I'm gonna make some bread this week, basil, a few tomatoes. I'm gonna make a salmon pesto. I'm gonna make a salmon pesto dish because I made it last week and it was super good, so we're gonna do that. Greek yogurt, onion, and then some corn for a recipe, as well as some brown rice. I just like getting microwavable rice. I feel like it tastes the same and it's really easy. Some barbecue sticks that are my favorite, and something new that I got. So this is actually sauerkraut, and I've never actually really incorporated this into my diet, but I heard it's really great for gut health. So I'm gonna try putting it on, I think, my avocado toast because people do that and it seems like a good thing to add. We got some lettuce, chicken, as well as some salmon under there. Coleslaw mix. I usually just mix coleslaw and lettuce when we have salads in the evening. Some tortillas for a recipe. This is just frozen grilled chicken for like salads that I make for lunch, just super quick. Some wild blueberries for yogurt, some cheese for a recipe, cheese for my bread, lemons, and then I really like just these sharp cheddar slices, they're good. And then up here, so this is just stuff that I got for cash. I like using the freeze-dried raw from Open Farm as treats. I picked up a couple of those, as well as some bone broth, flower bunches, just picked up some sunflowers, chamomile flowers, which are my favorites. I'm gonna go ahead and put this away and also just kind of clean out the fridge a little bit. I've been in so many different outfits today because I'm filming so many different things and also taking photos, but it's about 2 o'clock. I'm about to make myself some lunch, and I think I'm just gonna do a salad with the salad mix. This is actually leftover. I need to use this one up. I'm just gonna do the sauerkraut that I got earlier, which I've never put on a salad. I've never really had this outside of at restaurants or anything, so we'll see how that tastes. I think it'll be fine. Some grape tomatoes, and then for dressing, I think I'm just gonna do a drizzle of red wine vinegar and then some of this balsamic glaze. I'm also heating up the grilled chicken that I got earlier in the air fryer, so should be good. It is about 6 o'clock. It is my sister Jamie's birthday and we're gonna go over and hang out with my family tonight. But before then, I wanted to thank Casetify for sponsoring this video, and I'm always so thankful to be partnering with Casetify because I love their cases, as you guys know, but especially on days like this. I was filming a lot of Instagram content today and I lost my iPhone tripod recently, so I've been using my normal tripod, so I kind of have to steady it on the tripod. It never balances quite right, and so my phone always falls off so many times when I'm recording stuff, and I need to get a proper tripod because it should not be up to Casetify to protect my phone. But I love my Casetify case because it is super protective, and that is because it's made with a Chi-Tech material that protects your phone from drops, and that is for their ultra impact cases. And I still have this one on my phone. I've had this one on for a while. I love the tortoiseshell design. It's just very simple and neutral, but I am getting some new cases here soon that are more florals, and I'm really excited to get those. I think they're gonna be super cute. They have a ton of different cases on their website. You can customize them. You can just use one of their patterns that they have on their website. They have more minimal ones like the one that I'm using right now. They're also 100% non-toxic and non-hazardous. They're made with an antimicrobial coating because obviously our phones just carry so many germs when we're on them all day. And their new ultra impact cases are made from up to 65% recycled materials. So I will have Casetify linked down below, and the best part is I do have a discount code. You guys can go to casetify.com/MichelleReed and that will get you 15% off a new phone case. That's always active. It's not a code or anything. You can just visit that link anytime you want a new phone case. I'll have that linked at the top of the description box. So much of my work is on my phone, so I just value Casetify so much because my phone has never cracked with one of their cases on, and they're just simply the best. Or any other technology accessory. They have like AirPods cases, they have Apple Watch bands, they have it all. So definitely feel free to check that out. This is a recipe that I actually showed over on my Instagram. I made a reel of making this, but it's a lemon basil pesto salmon, and it is so good and it's really simple. The reason why I love this recipe is it's so easy, but it tastes like it's something that you would eat at a restaurant. So. It is 3 o'clock and I'm just now starting today's vlog. It is Tuesday. I've been working on so much computer stuff today and a lot of editing stuff, and so that consumed most of my day. But it's 3 o'clock now and I'm actually about to go work out. I hardly ever work out at this time. This is so random for me, but I'm doing my Copilot workout because I'm still doing those. I've talked about them in a few videos recently, but Copilot is like a training coach app where you can do personal training on an app. So that's what I'm doing today. I need to grab my Apple Watch, and I think I might try to run a little bit too because this is a strength workout. So might do that, and hopefully I can film because I don't imagine there are very many people down there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So that is today's plans. Aiden is in the office today. I'm excited for tomorrow. I'll have a day of doing a lot of stuff out tomorrow. Today's been a work day, so that is what we've been up to. and it is 5:20, and I have decided, because I saved my sourdough discard from my starter, I think I'm gonna make these sourdough discard oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. They sound really good. I'm just in the mood to bake something. It's one of my favorite things to do to wind down, and this one you have to refrigerate the dough for a couple of hours, and so I figure if I start now at 5:20, I can bake them, and when we watch a movie tonight or something, maybe we can eat them. So let's do it. My dough is now sitting in the fridge for a little bit, but I figured I could do a little chat while I cook tonight. I'm making these chicken fajita tortilla bowls from Half Baked Harvest, which sounded really good. I'm gonna put together everything right now. Eden's at the gym. And there's something that I actually do want to talk about tonight, because I listened to this podcast back last week, and it was actually a podcast that was sent from one of my viewers, which was so sweet. But as you guys know, I've talked about getting off of birth control and trying to get my cycles to be regular, because right now I have been getting my period like every 60 days or so, and then a normal cycle is 28 days. So I'm trying to get back to that. And she sent this podcast, it's called Freely Rooted, and it was so enlightening and honestly pretty emotional for me. I listened to it on a drive when I was over to drop off cash at my parents, and the main reason why she sent it was because she's like, hey, I noticed that you always drink your coffee every morning on an empty stomach and then you work out. She was like, just so you know, like, just take this for what it is, but it can be really hard on your body to do that, and specifically on your adrenals in your body, and just teaching your body to constantly have to run off of cortisol and having really high cortisol levels, and like getting your body addicted to high stress things. And this podcast talks a lot about like high intensity workouts too, which you guys know that I do quite a bit of. I'm doing F45 and then strength training and running. It just talked a lot about how as women were taught to just like restrict diets and do these high intensity workouts and like try to be this certain thing and always be on and multitasking, and we're just so hard on our bodies. And I really liked it too. She was talking about the story of Mary and Martha in the Bible, how, you know, Mary's sitting at the feet of Jesus and talking to him and having conversations with him, and Martha's in the kitchen like trying to get everything ready. And every time I've read that story in the Bible, I've always identified with Martha, where I'm like, I just am always the personality where I like to be doing something all the time, even if it's not something that's necessarily for work or career, because I would never say it was super driven to always be motivated by career, which I don't think is a bad thing, but I just am a busybody, and it always just made me feel really convicted reading that. And they brought that up and just talked a lot about how we as a culture are so addicted to stress, and our bodies are so addicted to just running off of cortisol. And it was really, really interesting. I'll have it linked down below if you guys want to listen to it. I definitely want to listen to the rest of their podcasts, but sometimes even listening to those things though stress me out even more, because I'm thinking, okay, I need to stop doing this, and I need to eat this certain way, and I need to chill out on my body. And yeah, it's hard to kind of start from scratch, and especially when you're like, okay, I want to start eating organic foods and whatever it is, it's just a little bit overwhelming. But all that to say, I've been trying to eat before my workouts, and then also I've been trying to eat before I have coffee. I've just been doing like a banana though right now, so I need to work up to doing a full-on breakfast. But yeah, I just wanted to put that in there. If you're someone who feels like you're running off of stress, and partly you kind of like it, you like being that busybody personality. And yeah, even yesterday, Aiden and I just kind of came to a moment where we're like, we need to figure something out. We need to kind of chill out a little bit. Life's been a little bit hectic. And yeah, that's a big reason why I've been talking a lot about like slow living and healthy habits, is because I'm trying to prioritize that right now with this phase of my life of wanting to just be more balanced in terms of health. And it really brought me back to when I lived in New York, and just how I was so like go all the time. And for my more traditional job I was doing, working on Sundays, working on Saturdays, and I was just like, this is just what we do, like we just have to do this. And yeah, I think there's a time and place for that when you do kind of have to grind and seasons are busier, but it's just crazy to think about what that kind of lifestyle does on your body in the long term, not fully resting and just fully sitting in silence. And that's something that I'm trying to do a lot more recently because, whew. It's Wednesday today and I'm doing something that I have not done in quite a bit of time, and that is getting my eyebrows waxed. I have actually been getting my brows waxed and tinted over the past 6 months or so because ever since my hair kind of dealing with hair loss and thinning and everything, I really like the way that the tint just makes them thicker. This is my brows right now without anything on them. They're not bad or anything, but I just really like how it looks. And I see Adrienne in Fort Worth. She has her own waxing business and it's called The Bush, and she does such a good job. I actually usually get Brazilians too with her, but I have had to shave as of recently just with all the beach trips and everything, so I'm kind of off my Brazilian schedule, but she does such a good job at Brazilians too. And if you do see her, you can get $10 off by mentioning my name, so I always like to share that. I also really like her. She just does such a good job and love her business and everything. And the only thing is her business is in Fort Worth, so it's quite a bit of a drive from Dallas, so I'm going to do that. And while I have the car today, because I dropped off Aiden, there's a couple of other errands that I want to run, so I'll take you guys through those too. But I'm excited to be in Fort Worth. I even put on my boots today. I'm wearing this dress that's from Petal and Pup. My boots are from Lulu's, but they're out of stock on Lulu's, but I found them somewhere else, so I will link them down below. Feeling very Western today to be in Fort Worth for a little bit. Might check out a coffee shop too over there or something, just hang out. We got started pretty early today, and then this evening we were playing pickleball with friends. We have an F45 workout, so a really fun day that I'm excited to vlog. I just got out and I'm so happy because in the last few times I wasn't able to actually get them waxed because I was using salicylic acid on my skin, but I haven't been, and I could finally actually get them waxed. So they look so good. I didn't do a before and after or anything, but Adrienne always does such a good job. And like I mentioned, you can mention me to get $10 off, but she also mentioned if you book with Nicole, you can get 50% off right now if you're interested in that. She has a new girl starting, so definitely check her out if you're in the Fort Worth area. I think I'm gonna head to Cherry Coffee and pick up a coffee or maybe a chai. I'm kind of in like an iced chai mood right now, which I randomly will get in, maybe some lunch, and then head off to run a few more errands. I made it to my second destination, which is North Park. I also wanted to say that my brows are really dark right now, but they lighten up. They're always dark the first day you get them tinted, and then they go to more normal shade. The reason why I'm here is because I have just felt lately like my specifically jeans have been uncomfortable and tight and just not fitting me the best. I'm here because I want to buy jeans that actually fit me that are probably like a size larger. And I wanted to put this in here because I feel like I have just realized over the last couple of years I'm not the size that I was 2 years ago when it comes to a lot of clothes and specifically pants. And I think a lot of it is just with doing more strength training and going off of hormonal birth control. I've been trying to just like nourish my body more and eat more than I used to. And so I am just at a point now where I want to buy clothes that actually fit me. I feel like this is something that can be like emotional for a lot of people. And I think even in your 20s, I've heard a lot of people talk about kind of like going through a second puberty where your body just changes and it's different. I think especially around like 25. I just think that it's totally normal and that we should buy clothes to fit us rather than trying to fit in certain clothes. So that's my little spiel today. I think I'm gonna go to Zara, something just quick, probably just gonna be here for an hour or so, see what I can find because I love wearing jeans, but I just have not felt very comfortable in my jeans lately. I'm also having a decluttering day tomorrow, so I just want to replace a few items, just a couple of my jeans that I've had for like multiple years now, and I'm like, okay, I just don't fit in these anymore. Back home now. I'll show you guys what I got in a second, but it was a mild success. I didn't actually get really what I went there for, but I still got something to show you guys. I never mentioned if I like the cookies. They taste really rich because of the brown butter. You have to brown the butter and let it cool for 30 minutes, but it makes them so good. They're a little dry. I've noticed when I bake with my sourdough discard, a lot of times the baked goods are kind of dry. I don't know if that's because of the discard or what, but they're very rich in flavor, but they're not incredibly moist. So, but still delicious nonetheless. I also forgot to mention whenever I went to my eyebrow appointment, I actually drove by a house that was so cute. I've seen it on Zillow recently and I wanted to drive by because it's so hard to find older homes here, and that one was so cute. I drove by, it was kind of in a busier area than I thought it was. Like not really an area I could see us living in, but the house itself was so cute. It's one of my favorite things to do. Cash is straight up just sitting right in front of my camera. So I didn't end up finding any jeans. I actually was really in between sizes. So the ones I have are a 2 from Zara, and I tried on a 4 and it was still too loose on the waist. But the thing is, they always fit my thighs, but they don't fit my waist well. And so those ones didn't work. I tried on a 6 too. Those are too big. So I feel like I'm just in between sizes. I think I need to try to find a new brand. I just love how Zara denim is like real denim, like it's thick. I did end up finding these shorts though. I have one pair of denim shorts that I like, but they're more of a cutoff style, and these are just like true denim shorts, and they fit so well. I love the fit of these. So I got these in a 4. These fit me really well. Picked those up, and then this wasn't necessarily needed, but I've been wanting a new exercise dress, and so I stopped into Outdoor Voices. I ended up getting this style, and it is so cute. I bought this really pretty mint blue color. They also had like a coral color that was sold out, a black and a white, but I love the neckline on it. It has this scoop neckline that is so flattering and so cute. I'm gonna wear this tonight when we play pickleball, so I'll try it on then for you guys. But that's all I got when I went out, just a couple of things. I didn't need the exercise dress, but it was really cute. But now I need to go pick up Aiden, so I'm gonna go do that. I just changed for tonight's workout. I'm just wearing my Align top. These are my favorite tops to work out in from Lululemon. And then these are actually old Wonder Unders that I've had. They're like a navy color. I usually work out in the Line leggings, but I really like these. I kind of like how they're thicker, and I haven't worn like this style of legging in a while, and I really like them. I like to order them from Lululemon's website because I can do the extra high-rise ones, and those ones are my favorites because they really go up really high, and I really like those. Kind of thinking of switching to the thicker ones. Changed into my workout dress because we're about to go play some pickleball. It's like 8:30 right now, hoping it's cooled off a little bit. So we ended up getting there, and I guess there was a queue that had already started, and there were so many people, and it's already 9:30, so we ended up not playing tonight, which is sad, but we're actually gonna go to the ice house and just hang out there for a little bit with our friends. Aiden had to grab his wallet though, so we just came back to our apartment just for him to grab his wallet, but I stayed in the car because I'm tired and not feel like going up the elevator again. But it should be good. I haven't been to the ice house in forever because it's been so hot, and it's still 99 right now, so it's gonna be toasty, but they have fans and stuff. Okay, it is about 5:20. I have not vlogged much today because I was actually filming a different video today of like decluttering and refreshing our home. So that video is up by the time this one is up. I'm so excited for tonight because I'm about to see Where the Crawdads Sing with Melissa. I didn't actually read the book fully. I read like half of it a while ago, probably back when I was in college, and never got through the whole book. So I'm definitely gonna be catching up with the movie and everything. I wish I would have finished it though before actually seeing the movie. I'm so excited because I've heard really great things about the movie, so it'll be fun. I'm about to head out though. It's about like an hour drive, the theater that we're going to, so. I'm back from the movies now. I'm about to head home, but I just have to say, I didn't finish the book, and I was kind of happy that I didn't because I was so surprised by the end, but it was so good. I feel like it's been a while since I saw a new movie that just really was captivating and entertaining, and the storyline was great, the casting was great. It was just such a great experience, and we went and saw it at the iPic Theater, and it was so nice. You could fully recline. We realized that we forgot jackets, and they had blankets there, and then it's also the kind of theater where you can order food too, and it was just such a 10 out of 10 experience. So if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, go to the iPic Theater because it was phenomenal, and I would totally see Where the Crawdads Sing because it was great. It was a really great movie. But It is now late. It's like 9:30, which is late for me. And so I'm gonna go ahead and head on back home. Today is actually Saturday and I didn't end up vlogging yesterday because I was finishing up a bunch of work because we are headed out of town tomorrow to go to Florida. We were also prepping because we have someone staying at our apartment while we're gone and watching everything and also watching Cash. And so I was trying to prepare for that. But this morning I did finish up a sourdough loaf with cheddar jalapeno, like I mentioned. I ended up freezing it so we could have it when we get back, but it turned out so well. I just used the same recipe that I always use. I'll have it linked down below. And I added in some cheddar and jalapeno. I didn't measure anything. I just did probably like a half a cup of cheese, and then I did 2 jalapenos that I cut up, and it turned out so good. I just added it in when I did the first set of stretches and folds. I usually do 4, and then before I did the 4th one, I added it in and then stretched and folded. I just ended up slicing them, but you can see it in there. It's so good. A nice switch up too. I've never actually baked bread that had something in it, so maybe I will share that in the next vlog. I was just finishing up a lot of stuff, so I didn't actually end up recording it, and I've also baked so much in this vlog that ended up being close to 30 minutes, so I just figured I would keep that out, but maybe next time I will record that. But that is gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do plan on vlogging our Florida trip with my family, so I'm excited just to share all the memes and everything, so that vlog will be coming soon. I did want to note again, if you want to check out Casetify, I will have them linked down below. You can visit casetify.com/RachelleReed to get 15% off a new phone case or any tech accessory. I can never say it enough, but I just wanted to thank you guys so much for being here. I feel like I've gotten just so many really kind and sweet messages lately about a lot of the things that I've been sharing online, and I just appreciate you guys so much, and I never ever want you to feel like I take that for granted, because I feel so blessed to be able to do this and so blessed that people actually watch these videos and enjoy them. So thank you guys so much for being here, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye friends.